guys, it's Paige Hardum here. Today I'll be talking about social attraction theory in the movie Shrek. So I chose this movie because I watched it as a child, and then I also chose the theory to go along with it because in throughout the movie, Fiona and Shrek are attracted to each other in many different ways, not just physically, but emotionally, in many different ways. So let's go ahead and get started. Samuel Ferning was the creator of this theory. Um, and studies show that people are mostly attracted to their lookalikes and the similar physical and social appearances they have to each other. So the more they match, the happier someone is in the relationship. There's 4 different types of attractions I'll be talking about. The first one is physical attraction. So it's the degree to which a person's physical features are considered pleasing or beautiful. So I tied this to the Shrek movie because in the movie, Shrek and Fiona weren't very attracted to each other in the beginning, but as the movie goes, further and further, they start doing things together and they start accepting their differences, and they eventually are attracted to each other. But they weren't really fond of each other, and I'd say that kind of is what made them not be attracted to each other. But anyways, I'll get into that later. So the second one I did was social attraction, and that's being attracted to another person's personality. So for this example in the movie, I put that Shrek gave her a sense of ability that she wasn't used to. So Fiona gave Shrek comfort that he wasn't used to, and so this made them realize and appreciate each other more, and hence the rendering theory that opposites attract. So he was an ogre and she was a human, and you wouldn't really expect that to clash, but it did. And so that's why I really like this theory to go along with the movie. So the third one I did was task attraction, and this is that you are attracted to a person's abilities and dependability. So for the example in the movie, I put that Shrek and Fiona go through many challenges together, like fighting knights, fighting a dragon, fighting Robin Hood, and just really tolerating each other. And Shrek wasn't a charming prince that Fiona was expecting, but that's just what made her love him even more. So by working together, they were forced to bond and accept their differences. So for my fourth example in the movie, I put interpersonal attraction, and that's the force that draws people together. So in the movie, I put that Fiona had this fairy tale life planned out for her, and that she was going to find a charming prince and just live a happily ever after, but that wasn't the case. She found Shrek, and she ended up falling in love with him, and they were both really honest with each other, and they ended up colliding in a way at the end, and even though their differences did pull them apart, it made them closer, and it made them forced to bond together, like I said earlier. So she realized that she wanted Shrek after Shrek had told her that Lord Farquaad wanted her, and so they ended up falling in love. My fifth example was that in the movie, they were forced to, it's kind of that opposites attract thing. So they were 2 completely different people, and one was an ogre, one was a human, and they were forced to love each other and go throughout movie going through challenges, just crazy things. And it was just crazy how an ogre and a human could fall in love with each other. So opposites attract. It was kind of a good theory for this movie. So with that being said, that's the end of it. So thank you guys for watching.